Do you like having fun? Do you like Destiny 2? Do you like having fun while playing Destiny 2? If you answered yes, then you're in the 1%, because over 99% of Destiny players don't actually have fun. But don't worry, I'm here to fix that. Allow me to present you today 3 fun Warlock builds that make Onslaught just that little bit better. So sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and go follow my Twitch, and let's get right into it, my gamers. So, the first build that you can have a lot of fun with is this, a beautiful Warlock Strand Build that really just lets you throw stuff out and have a lot of fun. And I personally like it. So, in the aspects, we're running the Wanderer, that way tangles you throw, attach to targets, and detonate into a suspend burst. And Weaver's Call, that way when you cast your Rift, you send out little threadlings, right? Gotta love the threadlings. Grenade, running Threadling Grenade for 3 more threadlings, right? We're running Thread of Evolution, that way threadlings travel farther and deal additional damage. Finisher Final Blows create threadlings with Thread of Finality. Thread of Generation, dealing damage, generates grenade energy. And then Thread of Binding, Super Final Blows emit a suspending burst from the target. Right? And then for the exotics, what we're running is Necrotic Grip. Necrotic Grip is awesome, right? Damaging combatants poisons them, dealing increasing damage over time. Defeating a poison combatant spreads the condition, provides a moderate benefit to airborne effectiveness stats of all weapons of sorrow, right? And then for our weapon of sorrow that works well is Osteostriga. I love using this, right, because poison kills will return mag ammo, and that is great because you're constantly poisoning everyone, right? And the reason we're running Strand with it is our melee Arcane Needle gets 3 charges, and 1 Arcane Needle to a small little enemy can easily start a chain poison reaction. Right? And then, of course, threadlings, just because even more chaos, more stuff being thrown out and causing destruction. And then I'm running Old Composure with Ascendancy, but you can change these two with whatever you'd like. Mod-wise, we're, surprisingly, there's nothing on my Necrotic Grip, so feel free to mess around with that. But, special ammo finder's on for there. This stuff's on here. This is all on here. And then this is all on here. Feel free to pause the video to get a good look at the mods. But, yeah, that is the first build of this video. The second build of today's video is a Fallen Sunstar build. I know what you're thinking, right? You're thinking, oh, Yellow, dang, you make a Fallen Sunstar video recently, and yes, I did indeed make a Fallen Sunstar video recently, but I found that this works better, if not a lot better, right? So we're obviously running Fallen Sunstar, right? But the change is that we're running Delicate Tomb, right? And the reason I went with this is because after looking at it, I looked at the trait, and it says, fires a wide horizontal spread when shot from the hip. That doesn't really matter. Final blows with this weapon have a chance to generate ionic traces. Powerful foes and opposing guardians always generate ionic traces, right? So that's like saboteurs, or the mine guys, or champions, right? And then for aspects, we're running Electrostatic Mind and Arc Soul. Gotta love Arc Soul, right? Spark of Volts, finishers make you amplified. Always love being amped. Spark of Shock, your Arc Grenade jolts. Defeating a jolted target creates ionic trace. These two work hand in hand. That way your grenade can generate them too. And then Arc Weapon Final Blows have a chance to create an ionic trace. I'm very confident that it increases the chance with Delicate Tomb. That way you are constantly getting Ionic Traces, and you can constantly be throwing out grenades, throwing out your Rift, throwing out your melee, all of the good stuff, right? And then we're running Chaos Reach for that boss damage, and running Pulse Grenade, right? And mods don't change, because I'm going to be real, I don't really mess with my mods a lot, so the mods are kind of up to you to do as you see fit. So feel free to join my Discord and give me your opinions on what mods work well. I always like to give you guys a little creative freedom with it. But yeah, that's the second build for today's video. For the final fun build of the day, we have a Wavesplitter plus Cenotaph Mask build. I personally love this build, right? Because, ladies and gentlemen, Wavesplitter, right? Laser damage has 3 power levels that escalate while the trigger is held down, right? And combining that with Cenotaph Mask steadily reloads a portion of your equipped Trace Rifle's mag from reserves, damaging a vehicle, boss, or champion with Trace Rifle, marks them as the target. When an ally defeats the marked target, special ammo is generated for you and heavy ammo for your allies. It is awesome. That means, right, when you are fighting a boss at the end of Onslaught or fighting a Tormentor, you can easily fry it, because when you hit level 3, you're gonna have plenty of time to use level 3 thanks to Cenotaph Mask, right? And then for the subclass, we're running Well of Radiance. That way we can get a nice little boost, right? Gotta love it. Weapons are enhanced by Power of Traveler with Radiant and deal increased damage. That way you're dealing even more. And if you manage to snag an Orb of Power when going into the fight, you get the supercharged battery, right? It is beautiful. You can easily fry a boss. I've done it, and you should do it too. So, in my opinion, it is one of the best boss killing builds you can have in Onslaught. It's amazing. And yeah, that is the 3 fun builds for today's video. If you liked, feel free to sub to the channel, leave me a comment, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen.